The heck? Okay. Guess where I'm at. We're only allowed, at this lot, we're only allowed to look at these 4 rows of cars because these are all the ones that are up for bid. I've seen this one somewhere before and not just rolling around here. No key, so we can't start it. The hood's taped down, so we can't lift that up. In Georgia, they leave the tags on the car, so we got an aftermarket JBC stereo in it. 288,403 miles. Well, battery's evidently still good. It let the door down, or the window down. Oh, I guess they took their tag off. Okay. Don't have to worry about that. Wheels are ended up. I'm pretty sure this thing is modded. No, it's not. It's all stock. But he ran up under something and the frame is bent. There's no question about that. Frame's bent over probably about 3 inches, almost 4. But the front install's still intact. You can straighten the frame, replace the apron, replace the fender and the windshield and the wheel and the front bumper. I'm not going on. 201. Wonder if that's what this yard number is. This is the Macon, Georgia lot. I don't see anything wrong with this one. Got some paint issues. Now you know, somebody could have just donated it, or they may be selling it. Because I just watched a newer BMW. Oh, this thing is nasty. Just watched a newer BMW come rolling in here. Well, that's an interesting way to hook up the passenger side mirror. Or is that what that is? No, that's for your phone. Okay. Thought that somebody had put one of those little swivel sticks in for the mirror on the passenger side. '04 Volkswagen Passat GLS silver. You know, I'd like to find me one of those ridge lines. 200, holy cow. What year is this one? Oh. Gotta display it right if you're gonna display it at all. I ain't even a Marine, I know that much. Ooh. Yikes. It's a 06. Says it runs. Got an R on the windshield. Wow. I guarantee you that everything's been on that one. Holy crap. I guarantee the frame's bent right in the middle too. Ooh. Okay. Have to take a look at this one. Of course, by the time I post this, these will all be off the auction block. '93 P061118. I wonder what that's for. Well, somebody's already stripped it. Nothing around, anywhere around that says how many miles are on it. And I'm not doing that one either. I'm not Sam Crack. I don't take lost causes and throw odd colors on them to make them sell. Ooh. Dang it. Down. Oh, that's a 16. Envoy. Looks like it's had a mouse in it. Well, those papers are all shredded. Oh, those must be location numbers on the door. Because it said P, I was thinking that was ooh, this thing's got all kinds of dents and just somebody went mad with the touch-up paint too. Couldn't help that side right there though. Looks like they poured acid on it and just washed all the clear coat off. 04 Envoy. No way to tell how many miles are, well, the key's in it, but I'm pretty sure this one's been here long enough. It's probably God, somebody really short drove this one. Yeah, deader than 4 o'clock. Uh-oh. And I can't get to that little pin. Well, now, on these Envoys and Trailblazers, I learned this the hard way. Because this is a common occurrence. On YouTube, if you search key locked in ignition, you'll see that there's a button supposed to be a hole right here underneath the ignition that you can push a little gold pin under the key to get it to pop out. Problem is, they don't drill the hole out. You've got to. That's about the junkiest stereo I've ever seen in a car. That's somebody was shopping on Wow, or Wish. Wow. Okay. Nice little Grand Caravan. I would say this one's really new and really damaged. Got the quarter, rocker. My mom's got one of these. And it popped the side curtain airbag and won't let you open the door. 44,580. 44,586. Day 2018. Dang, I'm good. I think this is what you're. Oh, this smells musty. I like the LED lights. Those LED lights are bright. Of course, it's a black truck, so you kind of have to have them bright. Why in the hell would you leave the key in the ignition? Ooh. Starts and runs good. Oh, and the air conditioner. Oh. What in the heck? Oh, dang, it is humid today. Because, as you can see, it's trying to rain. The lady told me, says, I hope you can make it in and out of here without getting too wet. I said, yeah, well, if I do, I do. It won't be the first time I got wet. See, you take the key out and you shut the thing off. I wish everybody would do that. Some people are so inconsiderate and rude. CLA 250. Okay, that's not the good one. 190, 251. It amazes me how many of these I see for sale that are still running. I would almost bet this one's probably not. It's a 05 Buick Rendezvous. Somebody needs one for parts. Might get this one pretty cheap. And it actually starts up. Even though some genius left a doggone key in the ignition. It wasn't switched on. Oh! Wow, that air is kicking. Oh my God. It's almost out of fuel though. That air took off. I don't know, it's probably interrupting the microphone on the camera. But that air took off and it was instantly cold. Not real sure what's missing here. I'm not super familiar with how these are laid out normally. But let's do the future owner a favor and pull that key out so it doesn't ding, 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 ding and kill the battery. Dirty. Needs a good cleanup. New set of wheels. Good cleanup. You'll be cleaning on this one a while. Those rust stains like that, or whatever that is, that could be puke, who knows. They could have brought somebody home from the club one night and had him hurling. The door didn't want to shut because of the loose seat pushing up against it. That Dodge van's not too bad. It's too bad it's messed up on the quarter panel like that. Yeah, look at those tires. Got the checkered flags all around them. Black. Oh, Black Lion. I never even heard of them. That was pretty straight. That one looks like it got hit up high, but the rails are straight. I'd venture to say this is when somebody started to repair and found out how much Mercedes parts cost and changed their mind. I'd almost bet money on it. Because see, this is cut off. It's not taken off because there's a screw right there that holds the end of it on. And it's cut off on both sides. Now these are sharp little cars. Whoa. This is the Malibu SS. Yeah, I didn't ask him if I could film out here, so kind of keeping it on the download just in case. All right. 149,000. 06 Malibu SS. All-state insurance. So nobody's had their hands on this one yet other than the insurance company and the previous owner. Oh God, what short people. And of course the battery's dead. And you'd have to replace the dash in this one. Because like Randy complains about all the time, these idiots can't figure out how to make a modular bag that you just pop in there. Even if they'd make one after the fact that you could pop in there, would be great. Be freaking awesome. But guess what? Nope. Where's the dang? Is it broke? Oh, there it goes. Swings out towards the door, not pulling out like they normally do, or lifting up. $3,900 V6. I'd say this one's got mechanical issues too. Otherwise, why would that be there? It looks like a solid car. I thought the SS was supposed to be one that had the V8 in it. 5.3 or I don't know if I put 4.7s in those or not. Oh, hail damage. Here we go. Chip wrote his name all over this truck. Look at that. Scrap. 2016 Hyundai Santa Fe. 60,000 miles. Another short person. And I'll bet, because of the way this key is looped through here, this one's dead. Call it a hunch. Smells like Lysol. Yeah, it's dead as a doornail. Dang. Hate it when people do that crap. This is 2016. There's no reason that battery should be dead unless there's a short. Well, that ain't even damaged that bad. Yeah, can't open it anyway. Huh. Didn't buy anything Saturn. Not anymore. They were good cars, but they've had their day. Now, one of my YouTube buddies from my old channel had one of these. I want you to look what they've done with this. Just crammed it right into the back of the other van. Or that SUV. No key. Somebody stole the key. Because it doesn't say no key on it. So some raunchy little prick come out here and stole the key. Nasty. It's definitely dirty. Woman told me, I'm glad for your sake you brought gloves. There's a Ford Fusion. Moving on. Acura TSX with some light quarter panel damage. Looks like somebody shot it. Get right there. And the front bumper. Bumper, fender, hood. 2010 Farmers Insurance. 39839. Strange. Battery's dead. It's okay. Passenger seat's got rips in it. You could run a steam cleaner through this and get this right back to almost OEM, as the Goon Squad says. It's nice. Yeah. Fender, apron, and a front bumper. Be good to go. Doesn't even look like anything else got damaged. The Nissan Versa that's creamed in the back. Cruise. Crash bar's still good on it. Looks like the fenders and the hood's all that got messed up. And there you can see the hood's aluminum. Fender, I believe, is aluminum alloy. No. 2014 Cadillac HES 504 47228. 35,067 miles on it, and some genius locked the dang door. So obviously the battery's dead too. I guess that's a new way to ensure that nobody else gets to look at the car thoroughly. 3.6. And I found out it's not going to be one of the people running the loaders out here, because they don't control, they're not actually able to bid on any of these cars. Got Impala, needs a front bumper on it. Doesn't look bent, it looks like it just ripped the bumper off. Bent the hood a little bit. 2010 Impala LT black. And they're not real good about marking the miles on them out here. Oh, that's nasty. And the battery's dead too. Dang it. Okay. Not really a fan of that color, but that actually don't look bad. Metallic green. That's one of them, it would grow on me. Seriously. Racing radiators. Wonder what happened with this car. Wonder why it's here. Let me find it. I'd say that right there is a lot of the reason that it's here. Just a hunch. Especially since it's just the front end that's wrecked on it. So start and run. Frame got bumped, but I don't know that it's bent. The end of that horn is bent over here. Edge of the hood. Yeah, it's been out just ever so slightly. And that light pocket's bent too. That's a nice looking little car. Like I said, I don't usually get into the Camaros all that much, even though I love those cars. Just because I know I can't afford them for starters. Bent. (2011) SS green Camaro. 400-66649. If you're superstitious, stay away. 12,700. Oh no, 127,750. Don't know how well you can see the Black Vengeance Racing decal on the thing. Got duals on it. And a little. I'm not really doing anything spoiler. Look how deep those wheels are. And he's got Brembos. You know, people go nuts over the whole Brembo thing. I got a question. Oh, and it's dead. And it smells like cigarette smoke. Really bad. Now, little aftermarket stickers coming off. Ooh, that door shut's solid. It's like shutting a vault. Yeah. Okay. So I got a supercharger. And they put a smaller pulley on it. I guess that's a supercharger. Yeah. They put a smaller pulley on it to where it'll turn faster. Which means that's an off-size belt too. ADM Performance air intake, cold air intake. And it's crushed. Might have to look this one up. The hood seems fine, all but that little piece on the nose right there. But it's aluminum, so you can't just bend it right back up. That means that whole hood's got to be replaced and repainted. Both fenders. Believe that core support can be straightened out. And I would take that racing radiator off and see if you can bend it back out or have them rod it, re-weld it and everything. But the condenser's gone, so I mean it's dead into the condenser. You can see right there. And that oil cooler's probably seen better days too, although it's not bent, so it may have managed to escape unharmed. But I don't think there'd be a whole lot to putting this one back together. Now, I know you people are going to say, this is ridiculous. I agree. This is also from up north. Look at all the rust. Or it's because they went mudding in it constantly. This is a good area for mudding too, so. 888,000 miles. Now, I'd say this is some little high school kid whose daddy had more money than he does sense and just let the kid take his truck and go out and wreck it. Took the cold air intake off, at least the cold air intake tube, because the filter's still there. Dang, it's hot out here. This is a 99 with a light bar. That's not how we did light bars back in my day. Now, these are Nitto mud grapplers, 33 by 50 R20s. XD wheels. I got quite a bit of meat on outsides, not so much on the middle. Huh? Shaka clothing. Okay. Tailgate don't look bad. Guarantee you that won't work on it. Wonder what happened. It's not wrecked other than the front bumper, which you do that rolling into most mud holes. Nah, he jumped it. There's no way that frame horn's bent like that other than he jumped it. Came down hard on the front end. Came down solid on the front end. I used to have a 1985 GMC Sierra. I think it was a 1500, but there was nothing original about it. I'll put a picture up right here. Wow. There is. Dang, I cannot walk on these rocks. They got the big rocks out here. Not the little small ones like most yards. How did that happen? Paint looks like it's marbleized somehow. Probably makeup. Yeah. Smells musty. Smells like chicken grease. Honest to God, I'm not being funny or ignorant about anything. No keys. Light's not on, so there's no power either. Sad. Now, you people can get mad at me if you want about not showing the Ford. I'm not a Ford guy. I'm not buying a Ford. I've already had 3 of them, and there's only one of them that was ever any account, and they don't make it anymore, so I'll never own another Ford. Not because they don't make it, but because I don't like Ford, and they've let me down more than they've kept me going. Alright, what do we got here? Now, this is at least a 2016, because that's when they changed the body style. Somebody changed it again. Holy crap. Driver's side fender, door, and that A-pillar's bent right there too. Wow, and right there. This is actually a 2019. 2,370 miles. Dang. Must have been a program car or something. Somebody walked or took for a drive out of the Macon 5-star dealership and pulled right out in front of somebody and got T-boned. That's the only sense I can make of that one. I'll tell you a little something I learned. Back in my days of not being such a good guy, to put it very, very mildly. This is what we would call an insurance job. Now, I've never done this, but I know of people that would get their buddies' vehicles and they'd get where they couldn't afford the payments anymore, and they'd give their buddy a key and tell them to come steal it from their house, take it out in the woods, wreck the crap out of it, and set it on fire to where it's a total loss. You don't have to do that anymore. Nowadays, all you got to do is pop the airbag. You're done. And all those parts could have gone for somebody else. Because it don't look like this is one that it just so happened to catch fire. Fire did start under the hood. Don't ask me how I know that. Well, this is a nice one. The window's in it. Some genius just left it down. It's a Colorado, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is. Yep, Colorado. AutoZone? Huh? Can't tell if that's bent or not. It don't look like it. It is right there, that little bracket. And everything else looks relatively straight on it. Except for this. Oh, and the fender's bowed way out. Yeah, and we're bowed here in the middle. And AC and all the other crap's gone. And that's that odd, really, really odd 5-cylinder. 2019 Colorado. And if you're wondering why I'm panting so much, one, because I'm fat and out of shape. I'll admit it. But two, because it is super humid here. Oh my God. For my BMW enthusiasts. 530i. I'm not going to be able to afford any of this stuff, so I don't mind sharing it. $149,676. 06 BMW, Progressive Casualty Insurance. Got a thing right there. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Are you serious? The hood, fender, and headlight. None of the... Wow. Really? There's not even any cracks in the grill or the bumper. There's a little scratch right there. That's it. A little scuffs there, but those could be polished out. Bet you it's dead. Yep. Dang it. It smells like dill pickles in here. No lie. Vinegar. It's dirty, but it's cleanable. Of course, I don't know what in the heck you'd do to get the vinegar smell out. Vinegar smell was to cover that up. Guarantee. The heck? Oh, junk. Do you actually have to have the fob in it? See, I know very little about BMWs, other than they're fast and I like them. Yeah, it's not doing anything. That's what I figured. When I couldn't move the seat, I figured it was pretty much dead. Not really a whole lot of features on this one. Climate, air distribution, vent, temp. Oh, here's where you do all your adjusting for that. Or you can do it up here. Huh. Kind of like these cars, and I like the bigger ones like this. As most of you know, my neighbor Michael has a thing about German cars. And he got, what was it, 750 IL? Which is one that I'd always loved, and I sought after maybe someday when I got a little better suited to get one. But I got in the passenger seat of his, and my knees were right there, and the seat was all the way back. And it's like he said, it wasn't very well suited for tall people. What kind of contraption is that? Oh, that was a GPS connector. But how do you open the hood? Well, that's the trunk anyway. Yeah, OBD2 port cover. It only has 2 pins in it, positive and negative, for a GPS tracker. This is probably a repo. I still don't see the hood release. What the crap? Ah, camouflaged it with the other one. Can't believe they totaled it out for a headlight. You can buy off of eBay for 30 or 40 bucks. Okay. Trying to find a doesn't say. Nice beefy straight 6 laid over on its side, and that doesn't say anything. I don't know what size motor it is. My buddy down in Mississippi will probably tell me. Schwartz 2. I wonder if that's the builder of the motor. You know how Mercedes does that? And there's the bin. WB ANE7352 60K 12984. Looks like it's all there and hasn't been tampered with. And like I said, that little headlight pocket or bucket looks like the only thing busted is the bottom of it, the plastic. Maybe the tabs on the headlight itself. If it had power on it, we could get in the trunk and see how bad the headlight was even messed up. I'd probably wager it's not messed up all that bad. Still good. Americus, Georgia? Okay. No, that's not too far away. 111,000. This is Let's say 37704 37704 149. 115,000. What the heck are they doing? Oh, this is nasty. I mean, it's got power. I can't even begin to describe what it's... You know that smell you get in your nose when you got a cold or the flu? That's what this whole car smells really strong like. Just like mucus. I don't know how people do that unless they just don't bathe. I could have swore, there it is, okay. So I could have swore I saw a Trailblazer in here. My daughter's got one of these. And I've taken a special interest in them because of that. Yes, we do. This is the LS, yeah, not the long one. She got the LT, the longer one. Ew. This smells like a gym locker. Not even joking. Whew. But you can usually get these pretty cheap. People sell them on Craigslist all day long for $1,500 and up, depending on the miles. Nice little Mercedes. 06 Mercedes silver. Allstate Insurance Company. I'd venture to say this was a theft. That's fingerprint dust. Give them my fingerprints. Oh, my back. Got a cheap, had a cheap stereo in here. Another one of them Planet Audio ones. Looks like somebody helped them out of it. It has a navigation module in it. Okay. It also has no power. Not a lick. Clean though. Carpets need a little bit of cleaning and the seats could use wiping off, but it's not filthy and it doesn't stink. C230. Go around the other side and see if it's smashed all to pieces. No. R recovery. Nope. Ours runs. Okay. Getting my letters mixed up. That's nice. Too big, but they're nice. 04 745. This is the big daddy. The one a lot of people hate on. It's dirty, but it could be cleaned. Doesn't look like it's been abused. Just looks like I drove it. Got dark tinted windows. So you people in PA can't have it unless you strip the tin off. And it's sat in somebody's yard for a while. That's what this is. What they do here in Middle Georgia. They get this fungus growing on them. And then you go out to wash that stuff off one day and it's part of the paint. And it don't wash off anymore. Pretty good ding right there. Headlights need polished. That's all that's wrong with it. Guess it's just an old car. Huh. Well, we were almost down at the end. That's not the Sport. Just a regular Civic with 770 miles on it. 2016. 357-95249. Nah, that frame is bent. Nothing but bent. That would be murder to try and get it straight unless you just cut the whole front end off and welded another one on it. But yeah, see, they do trailers, boats, motorcycles, semi-trucks, semi-truck trailers. If it's mobile and it's insurable by an auto insurance company, they've got it. There's a red Corvette. Looks like a theft and the wheels are yanked off. Can't show those though. Those are not up for sale yet. They're listed on their site. They're taking pictures of them, but their time hasn't come yet. That might be able to be fixed. You'd have to get a good look at that frame. A buddy of mine had one of these stolen from here. Not this year model, it's an older one. This is an 86. Bristol Westlake Mary TP. I'm just kind of glossing over these because I've got somewhere to be. I'm down here for a reason, and unfortunately it's not a very good one. 2018 with 28,550 miles on it. Damages on the passenger side. Nice looking car. Hughes Honda, that's in town here, or in Warner Robins. That's all the damage. Put your new fender, new door on it, call it a day. Nice car. Not really sure how much. Yeah, battery's dead. Dang, that is nice. Still got the new car smell. Oh, smells good too. Bag on the passenger seat's busted, since that's where the impact was. Dang, that is nice. Doors open and close. Nice and smooth. 28,500 miles. They barely got that one off the lot before it got wrecked. Now, the reason I'm going through all of these is because I don't live here. This is literally 600 miles from my house. But it's only 5 miles from my best friend's house. No lie. Main road's right there. Go down to the end of it. Back out to the highway. Follow that highway. It goes down, right down there between them trees and that plant. It's a chalk plant. And you cross over a bridge on the interstate. About 3 miles down, about a half a block in, is where he lives. You can almost see his house from here, it's that close. Okay. 03, 298,000 miles. You know what? 298,000 miles, this sure is a clean truck. Anybody tell me what that headlight's from? I promise you it don't belong to this truck. And this is one of those fancy ones that has a little gear that turns. I'd venture to say This headlight, well, it's got that light thing there. I don't know if that's a Honda thing or BMW thing or Infiniti or who makes that. I mean, I wouldn't, it's not the quality that I would expect for it to be an Infiniti light. More than likely that's an aftermarket Nissan lens or something. I honestly don't know. I'm guessing just like I'm asking you to. There's a dash plate, which means that the stereo has been yanked out. Gee, did I call it or what? Smells like old 70s air freshener. Or those little pellets that you put in the toilet. People don't give these things enough credit. Now, I can say this because my white Escalade is the same truck with different body panels on it. And I've just found my new brush cover for it. Not this one, but that company. Ranch Hand. That thing is solid. So whatever hit this and bent that, actually it didn't hit it. That's bent forward. Somebody was yanking on it. But that thing is solid. You know when you go to like football stadiums and stuff, those solid rails that you put, the handrails that they put up that last for years and years, that's what that's made out of. If I ever get one, that's the company I'm getting it from. I've heard all kinds of jokesters call those frame benders. People are retarded. Ugh. Okay, don't give this one any credit. Sunroof's open. Windows are open, all of them. That's why they've all got the plastic taped up on them. And it smells moldy and musty. Seats are torn. Seats are growing mold. Somebody didn't know how to apply the doggone that crap, that the dye. And all it does is cake up on there in spots like that. They sprayed it on there so thick it ran down to the crack of the seat and just gathered in the crack. Well, it's got the Bose speakers in it, which means that more than likely under that console there's a subwoofer too. That's the dumbest thing they could have put on this truck. That luggage rack. And these are something most of these trucks are missing. Okay. Not even going to touch that. That's a redneck who thought he was pimping with this ride. Has to be a redneck with a Zoom bait sticker on there. But yeah, these, they didn't know how to treat this either. Cause look, they painted it. They put oh dang it. What's that dip called? I'm so hot and tired I can't even think what the heck it's called now. Anyway, well, before I turn into a pumpkin and wind up stinking all to heaven, thing I'm after, or the thing I'm here for, is a family member's, well, a friend of a family member's funeral. Geez, that's so fun. What the heck made you undone? Holy crap. That looks like it got hit about 6 or 8 times in the same spot. Wow. And drug a while. Because that's tire burn. Of course, it could be that tire just rolling on it over and over again as it was being pushed down the road. Subaru. Which one? Outback. Hey, Todd, need anything? Kia Sorento. No, my mom had one of these, an older one, older version, and of course it wasn't wrecked like that, or like that, and it had a whole lot more miles on it than that did. Hers actually made it to 215,000 miles before they sold it. Traded it in on a Honda, oh shoot, what are those little cracker box cars, the Honda Element. Ew. 52,849. Bio. There's the bio. Somebody bashed their head. There's a number if you want to try bidding on it. 2016 Honda Pilot Touring Edition. 356-273-69. And I haven't seen one of those since I was in high school. Surprised the little sucker's running still. Most of these died a quick death. 2000 Kia Sportage. Paint's all blown off. Interior's not that bad looking. A little dirty. Yeah, that number goes on forever. 180,172. Good paint job, and if it runs, which I'm not busting the tape off to find out. These are an underappreciated car right here too. Oh, this one wasn't. Somebody appreciated the heck out of it. 289,079 miles on it. They probably just totaled it because they managed to make it that far. Well, they've added a couple cars since I started this, but we've managed to look at all 4 rows, and they've started a 5th and 6th row. I didn't see that one. These you can usually get cheap, but if they're damaged, just walk away. unless you got a forehand knowledge of one in the junkyard that you can get parts off of cheap, they're not even worth fixing. And that's sad because they're good running cars. So is this. .26 2006 2.0 Volkswagen Passat black. It was picked up 4334 9199. Did I already look at this one? No, I didn't. I'd have remembered that ridiculous key. Doesn't matter. No power anyway. Nice car. Doesn't smell bad. A little dirty. Needs a little repairs. A little cosmetic stuff. Doesn't say what's wrong with it. You'll have to look up the number on it. Nice little Honda. What's wrong with you? Dents all across the hood, bumper, flat tire, 2010 Honda Accord EXL, says it's green. No, that is clearly gray, charcoal gray. National General Insurance 34279909. A little rough inside. New armrest, cleaned it up. Doesn't smell too bad. $115,728. Sot wagon. Nothing on it, not even a sticker. Must have just got that one in. Alright folks, well that's going to do it for me from the Macon, Georgia Copart lot. That's gone through everything in this small area that she told me I could look at. Won't even let us look at the ones that aren't on the site for auction yet, so because wouldn't mind looking at that Yukon over there either. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you in the next one. Hello, I'm an idiot. After just walking through the Copart yard doing all that videoing, so y'all have something different on my channel to watch for a change. Get all the way back up here, and it's a long walk from the back, even though it was just 5 or 6 roads. And all the way back up here, walked inside, thanked them, signed out. I'm walking out to my truck, pull my keys up. This truck key is not on the key ring. It slipped off my carabiner. Not one of my finer moments. So, of course, they didn't lose the key, so they're not going to help me find it. Guess what good old Daddy Tig had to do? And it was fun trying to remember which of those cars that I went and sat in. Some of them it was easy, because I opened the door and I smelled that familiar stench, the ones that stunk. I knew doggone well the keys weren't going to be in there, because I didn't get inside those vehicles at all. They just stunk too bad. That one Trailblazer, honest to God, it smelled like an old oily toolbox bottom. Old rusted out oily toolbox, what it smelled like. So, and I think that's the one where I was saying I've got a keen interest in those because my daughter's got one. This is real good. I got a funeral to go to and I'm soaked. But it was good exercise. Let's see if my buddy's up yet or not. He's got to work, so just woke up. It's 10:42. He woke up 10 minutes ago. 9:52. Now, he woke up an hour ago. Ask him if he's still home. If he is, I'm going to go over to his house for a little bit. It's actually only 84 degrees here today. So it's kind of nice. But there's no breeze blowing and it's 100% humidity. It may be higher than 100%. Well, he's not answering, so more than likely he's not home still. He may have already left for work. I don't know what time he goes in. Usually he wakes up just before time to get in his truck and go. So, if he's there, I'll get him, try to get him on camera. Got him on camera before on my old channel. If I can't get him this time, I'll at least grab a still from my old video and show it to you. Me and him have been friends for, let's see, 13, 23, 33, 43. "37 years we've been friends." I had to subtract. Because I was 13 years old when we met and started hanging out. And thank God, before I came here, I stopped and got me a cold Monster. Not a sponsor, but a very appreciated drink at the moment. It was freezing cold when I got it. It's not now, but it's still cold enough.